You won't believe these jaw-dropping moments. The View's never short on drama, and when the debates heat up, it's pure chaos. From political arguments to personal digs, it's the kind of TV that keeps you glued to the screen and not necessarily for good reasons. Today, we've put together the top 10 moments where things got really intense, and needless to say, some of it is pure mayhem. As always, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos just like this.
White Republican suburban women are now going to vote Republican.
Why?
It's almost like roaches voting for Raid, right?
I think that's
they're voting.
No, it's insulting to the voter.
They're voting against their own self-interest. Do they want to live in Gilead?
Okay, so do we love
in the hands?
Do we love democracy or not? Because just saying that it's insulting to the voter. People make up decisions on what's right for their family.
Talk about being rude. I'm sure Joe Biden saw this and it acted as a massive inspiration for his garbage comments. In another episode, Alyssa brought up the fact that she made such comments and Sonny had to do some mental gymnastics, trying to justify what she did was not wrong. Another issue that gets brought up on the show a lot is race, and Ann Coulter chose to go all out on them.
Your facts are just a little shaky. I mean, you're saying that because black people, because liberals are what? Because liberals have abandoned black people now because... What? I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't think liberals ever cared about black people. I mean, 5 minutes after the Civil Rights Act of 64, they start calling everything that has nothing to do with black people a civil rights issue.
Wait a second.
Abortion on demand, homeless rights.
This was back in 2012 when Anne went on the show to promote her new book. She was a visionary, though, because just a couple of years after this interview, the woke left decided to make anything and everything about identity politics. It's not that they care about marginalized groups, as they like to put it, it's just the virtue signaling in their favorite sport. Whoopi has always had a weird way of thinking about race, though, and it got her in some trouble once.
And let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race. No, it's not about race. It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man. These are two white groups of people.
Well, how do we have to black people
see them as white people?
But you're missing the point. You're missing the point. The minute you turn it into race, it goes down this alley.
Guys, you have to give her a pass. The mind of the leftist can't comprehend the concept of race beyond the skin tone. Whoopi received a lot of backlash for these comments and had to issue an apology later on. ABC even suspended her from the show for 2 weeks, saying it was time off for her to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments. But nothing comes close to the time when McCain called Joy Behar the B word.
One of my producers this morning was saying, why do people love him so much? And I was like, sometimes it's not just that they love Trump so much, it's that they hate the same things Trump hates. That's what's going on.
Black
as
people,
well.
you mean, and immigrants?
No, I mean...
Who do they hate? Who do they hate?
You know what, Joy? I really come here every day open-minded, just trying to explain it. And it's not a fun job for me every day.
But who do they hate?
I know you're angry. I get it that you're angry that Trump's president, like a lot of people are.
I'm angry about every single thing he's doing.
But I don't think yelling at me is gonna fix the problem.
It's a great discussion, and we can go back to it. I just need everybody to take a beat.
But being a sacrificial Republican every day, I'm just trying to...
Here's the thing.
Don't feel bad for me. I paid to do this, okay?
Megyn co-hosted the show for 5 years before calling it quits due to awful treatment she endured. It wasn't just disagreements or heated debates. She called it a toxic environment where respect seemed optional. Despite her professionalism, she faced constant ridicule and hostility, often feeling like the odd one out for expressing her views. Megyn's case proves the challenges of being a conservative voice in a one-sided show. Even today, Alyssa's facing a similar treatment. The crew also managed to piss off nurses out of all people.
There was a girl who wrote her own monologue, which I was like, turn the volume up. This is going to be amazing. Like, let's listen. And she came out in a nurse's uniform and basically read her emails out loud and shockingly did not win. I was like, that's not a real...
Seriously?
I swear to God.
Why does she have a doctor's stethoscope around?
Was it about that?
Joy and Michelle were making fun of Miss Colorado for wearing her nurse uniform since she chose to talk about her experience working as a registered nurse while she was representing her state in the Miss America competition. It caused massive backlash and the hashtag #NursesUnite was trending on Twitter, and the crew had to apologize multiple times before the dust settled. In another episode, the crew was discussing a study that talked about how people make racist assumptions based on people's names.
Can we take back racist and say discriminatory? Because I think that's a better word.
Yes, it is a much better word.
That's a better word, and I am very discriminatory against words like the ones that they were saying in those names. I'm not about to hire you if your name is Watermelon Andrea. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna hire you.
That's not their fault.
I
I would be such a beautiful King Kong Quisha, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know.
Talk about being rude. Raven proved the exact point the study was making. The thing is, she was a host on the show for just 3 seasons, and she found herself at the center of controversy more than one time. Star Jones also found herself in the hot seat, but not for making questionable remarks.
Do you mind? Excuse me 1 minute, you guys. I apologize for interrupting you. Something's been on my heart for a little bit, and after much prayer and counsel, I feel like this is the right time to tell you that the show's moving in another direction for its 10th season, and I will not be returning as co-host next year. Oh, shocking. It's shocking to me that you would. I'm going to hold your hands right now, because as you might imagine, this might be the hard thing to do, okay? Yeah.
There is a lot to unpack here. Star was one of the original co-hosts of the show, and the creators didn't want to renew her contract for a 10th season, saying she was declining in popularity, but it was supposed to remain a secret. Jones surprised everyone with this move, which led to the show firing her just the next week, with creator Barbara Walters saying she felt betrayed.
Do you all think that we live in a racist country?
Without a doubt.
Absolutely. Okay, see, I think a country that elects an African-American president twice, I don't think every American is racist.
That doesn't allow them to do one thing.
Right, and I think the Congress is controlled by Democrats. They're controlled by Democrats.
Wait. Make that point again, because it's very important that people remember who was in the Congress.
Well, but the American people elect
also that we elected.
Right.
Democrats are racist too. It's our cultural history. Listen. You are a white lady telling me what is racist to you, which is fine. I'm a gay American who's been told what homophobia and hatred looks like. It's not the same. I have a black kid I raised, Whoopi. I have a kid in my house. That is not the same thing. You don't have to be black to know what racism is. Yes, you do. No, you don't. Yes, you do, baby. You do not. Yes, you do. America is not just a racist country, because there are white people who get it.
That's classic Rosie for you. She always likes to be the center of attention, whatever it takes. But have you noticed how the woke left likes to make similar arguments? For them, the United States is inherently racist, although the country elected Barack Obama not just once, but twice. Talking of racism, Kelly Osbourne definitely didn't think it through before saying this.
There are a lot of Latinos here in this country that do agree that the immigration problem is a problem, and it does need to be addressed, and it does need to be fixed.
Interesting.
But making those comments, those racist comments, do not help.
And if you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm saying
there's more jobs to be
in LA, they always,
but
they
Latinos are not only the only people
I didn't mean it like that. Come on. No, I would never mean it like that.
If there was an Oscar for the worst statement of the year, Kelly would have easily won it. I love how she was expecting some sort of a standing ovation because she made a brilliant observation, and although she issued endless apologies, the clip still haunts her to this very day. Things got really heated between Rosie O'Donnell and Elizabeth Hasselbeck when the topic of the war in Iraq came up.
You just said our enemies in Iraq. Did Iraq attack us?
No, I'm saying Al-Qaeda.
Okay, did Iraq attack us, Elizabeth?
Iraq did not attack us,
Correct.
Rosie. We've been there before.
Well,
I'm saying our enemies, Al-Qaeda. Are you hearing that?
I hear it, but where do you want to go? What I was asking is you, who actually knows me.
Yes.
Do you believe I think our troops are terrorists, Elizabeth?
I don't think that you...
Do you believe that, yes or no?
Excuse me. Let me speak.
You're going to double speak. It's just a yes or a no.
I am not a double speaker, and I don't put suggestions out there that lead people to think things and then not answer my own question.
I had a question to you, and you didn't answer.
I am all about facts. You know that. You tell me not to use facts because you want me to go only on emotion. Guess what? I like facts.
I know,
like
but
them.
you hide behind the ones you like. You cherry pick them.
I don't hide. I don't cherry pick.
The good thing is they were sitting at opposite sides of the table because all that shouting could really damage one's eardrums. It didn't end there, as Elizabeth completely lost it when Rosie called her a coward, which led to Joy calling for a commercial break.
I sit here every single day, open my heart, and tell people exactly what I believe.
So do I, Elizabeth.
Do not call me a coward, Rosie.
I
do not hide. It was not cowardly. It was honest. What is cowardly?
Is there no commercial in the show?
Asking. I'll tell you what's cowardly. No. Asking a rhetorical question that you never answer yourself. That is cowardly.
Directing the show. Let's go to commercial. Let's go to commercial.
I need a drink of water. water. Let's go to commercial.
Rosie later on admitted that this moment was the final nail in the coffin for her leaving the show. I'd love to know your thoughts here. Which of these moments was your favorite? Let's get the conversation rolling in the comments down below. And by the way, if you found the video interesting, please share this with your friends. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.